Hi guys, it's Miss Megby here. Today we're going to be looking at the GCSE 2019 Paper 2 Calculator. Please remember to subscribe to my channel. Please like the video and hit the bell notification if you feel that this video is benefiting you. I'm going to be walking through the paper, showing you how to answer the question, showing you how to use a calculator effectively. So if you feel that this is something that will benefit you, please continue to watch the video. And with that said, let's get to it. Simplify c to the power of 5 divided by c to the power of 2. So c to the power of 5 is c multiplied itself 5 times, divide by c squared. So c cancels out, that's 1. C cancels out, that's 1. So we're left with c times itself 3 times, so c to the power of 3. Simplify d to the power of 4 cubed. D to the power of 4 cubed is d to the power of 4 times itself 3 times, so this is d to the power of 4 times d to the power of 4, which is d to the power of 8, times d to the power of 4 again, which is d to the power of 12. Write down the inequality shown on this number line. So if you look, this symbol means it doesn't equal 1. These numbers are greater than 1, so it's x is bigger than minus 1, sorry. X is bigger than minus 1 does not equal minus 1 because this is not shaded. If it was shaded, then it would equal minus 1 as well. On the number line below, show the inequality minus 3, y is between minus 3 and 4, but it includes minus 3. So if it includes minus 3, we're going to shade this in. Doesn't include 4, we're just going to draw a circle and not shade it in. And then you're going to draw a line from minus 3 to 4 to show your inequality line. Right, let me just do that line again. Okay. Find the highest common factor of 60 and 84. You need to do a prime factor tree for 60 and 84. So 6 times 10, and keep going. Do not use ones when you're doing a prime factor tree, please, because 1 can never be prime. 2 is a prime number, so is 3. And for 10, we've got 2 times 5. They are also both prime. For 84, you've got 12 and 7. 7 is a prime number. Extend 12. 4 times 3. 3 is a prime number. Extend 4, sorry. 2 times 2, they're prime numbers. Then you're going to put this in a Venn diagram to find the highest common factor. So for 64 and 84, we've got one set of 2 shared, put it in the shared bit. We've got another set of 2 that repeats in both. We've got a 3 that also repeats in both. So all of that is going in the shared section. And then what I'm left with for 60 is 5. What I'm left with for 84 is 7. So the numbers in the shared bit, I will multiply them together. 2 times 2 is 4, times 3 is 12. So the highest common factor is 12. Then find the lowest common multiple of 24 and 40. So you're going to do a prime factor tree again. So for 24, 12 times 2 is 24. 3 times 4 is 12. 2 times 2 is 4. Then extend 40. 4 times 10. 2 times 2, these are both prime. And for 10, 2 times 5. Then I'm going to put the numbers in the Venn diagram again. So we've got 3 lots of 2's repeating. 1, 2, 3. And I'm left with 3 here and a 5 there. So the difference between finding the lowest common multiple in a Venn diagram and finding the highest common factor, when you're finding the lowest common multiple, you need to multiply all the numbers in the Venn diagram. So 2 times 2 times 2 is 8, times 3 is 24, 24 times 5. So I'm just going to write that down. 2 times 2 times 2 times 3 times 5 equals 120. Sam drives his car on a journey. Here is the travel graph for the first 15 minutes of his journey. Work out Sam's speed in kilometers per hour for the first 15 minutes of his journey. Okay, so 15 minutes. To convert this to hours, you need to do 15 divided by 60 because there are 60 minutes in 1 hour. 50 divided by 60 when you type it in your calculator is 0.25, which is 1/4 of an hour. We can leave it as 0.25 hours. I'm just going to draw the distance, speed, time triangle. So we don't know the speed. We've got the distance, which is 20 kilometers, and we've got the time, which is 0.25 hours. So to work out the speed, you need to do distance divided by time. So 20 divided by 0.25. Which is 80 kilometers per hour. At 10:15, Sam stops for 10 minutes and then drives for 20 minutes at a speed of 75 kilometers per hour. On the grid, complete the travel graph for Sam's journey. So 20 minutes, to change this to an hour, you need to divide 20 by 60, which is 0.33 hours. And then speed of 75. So from 10:15, from 10:25, which was the last thing that we plotted, 10:25 was the last time that we plotted, to 10:45 is 20 minutes. So we're just going to mark those 2 points there and then complete the travel graph. So just draw it down like that. Make sure you use a ruler to draw your travel graph. Complete the table of values for y is equal to x squared minus 2x plus 2. So you would need to type this in your calculator. So for -1, you would put -1 in bracket squared, because you're doing x squared, minus 2 times x. So our x value here is -1, and then plus 2. So whatever it's asking you to do here, you're going to type it in your calculator, but instead of the x value, you're going to put instead of x, you're going to put the x value in brackets, as I've done here. So you're going to type that in your calculator. -1 squared minus 2 bracket -1 close bracket plus 2 equals, so that value is 5. And then you're going to put this in your calculator again. So 1 squared, so 1 squared minus 2 bracket 1 plus 2. You're going to type that in your calculator. And then you're going to do the same for 2 squared. So 2 squared minus 2 bracket 2 plus 2. And then you're going to do it for 4 as well. 4 squared minus 2, 4 plus 2. So you're going to type all that in your calculator to put the values in here. So I've already put the values in. Just make sure that you're typing each of these calculations in your calculator and you are getting 1, 2, and 10 as your solutions. So then you're going to plot the coordinates in your table. So you're going to plot -2, 10, -1, 5, 0, 2, 1, 1, 2, 2, 0, 5, and 4, 10. If it's easier, you can start with 0, 2, start with the positive values, and then go back to the negative values. So I'll show you how to do that. So plot 0, 2 first. X is 0 here, go up to 2. And then the next value is 1, 1, 2, 2. So 1, 1 is here, 2, 2 is there. 3, 5, and 4, 10. So 3, 5, and 4, 10. Because it's a quadratic graph, it will look like a U shape, a parabola. So there are lines, there's a line symmetry there, which you're going to see when we complete the curve. So -1, 5 and -2, 10 are the last 2 points to plot. minus 1, 5. So minus 1 is here, go up to 5. And minus 2, 10. So as you can see, there's a line symmetry going through here. So you're just going to join it up. It's a curve. So just join it up as a curve. Try and keep my hand straight. It's really difficult doing this on a screen. It's much easier doing it on lying flat on paper. Might need to do that other bit again. Okay, so this is the completed graph. Use your graph to find estimates of the solutions of the equation x squared minus 2x plus 2 is equal to 4. So this is a graph that we've drawn, and it's asking you to find a solution where the y value is 4. So you're going to create 3 coordinates that you can plot for the line y is equal to 4. So 0, 4, 1, 4, 2, 4. And then you're going to complete that line. Just trying to draw it as straight as possible. Use a ruler to draw your line. So y is equal to 4 is here. So it's going to be an estimate. Okay, so it's going to be an estimate. Because it's a curve, that's why it's an estimate. So if you can see here, so x is minus 0.6. X is minus 0.6 there. And x is also 2.8, 2.9. So you would have a range of values in the mark scheme that you can have. So I said x is minus 0.6 and x is 2.9. So those are your two solutions. You would need to show, how you got those values by plotting the coordinates and completing the y is equal to 4 line. So the y is equal to 4 line is here. This was the original curve that we plotted, which is x squared minus 2x plus 2. And where this curve equals y is equal to 4, therein lies my two solutions for x. Here is a right angled triangle. The shaded shape below is made from 2 of these triangles. Work out the perimeter of the shaded shape. So to be able to work this out, you would need Pythagoras. So you've got A, B, and C. So the formula for Pythagoras' theorem is a squared plus b squared is equal to c squared. C is the hypotenuse, which is the longest side. So 8 squared plus 10 squared is equal to c squared. So you type in 8 times 8 in your calculator, that's going to give you 64. 10 times 10 in your calculator is going to give you 100. So 164 is equal to c squared. And then you're going to square root that. Opposite of squaring a number is square rooting. So that longest side, I can keep it like as a third for now. So c is equal to root 164. So everywhere that I see that, I'm going to jot that down. So this whole side is 164. Okay. So if you look at this shape that's been, the two triangles that have been put next to each other, the issue that we have is here. But if you think about it, we already know what the base is. So the base is 10, and we know what the whole length is. So the whole length is root 164. So let me actually type in root 164 in the calculator to give us a value. So square root of 164 is equal to 12.8. So we can keep it as 12.8. Okay, so from here to this very point here is 10 millimeters. So I can do 12.8, take away 10 millimeters, which is 2.8. So this bit here is 12.8. Let me just write down, if I rub off this bit so that I can mark off what I'm adding. So I'm going to add 8 and 8, write it down here because we want to work out the perimeter. I'm going to add 10. I'm going to write it down here. I'm going to add the longest side, which is 12.8. So this bit here is what I then need to add on, which is 2.8. Which is 41.6 millimeters. So it wants you to give your answer to 3 significant figures, which is fine. This is 3 significant figures. ABC is a right angle triangle. Work out the length of BC. Give your answer correct to 1 decimal place. So this is trigonometry. So you need to label the sides first of all. So this side is hypotenuse. This is the opposite side. And this is the adjacent side. So I need to work out BC. So I need to work out this side, and I already have this side, so I don't need the hypotenuse side at all. So I'm just going to rub that off. So using SOHCAHTOA to choose which of these trig ratios I need TOA, which is tan of the angle, tan 56, equals opposite side that I don't know, divided by the adjacent side that I do know. So to find the missing side, I need to get rid of the divide 12 by multiplying by 12. So tan 56 multiplied by 12 will give me the missing side that I don't know. Tan 56 multiplied by 12 is 17.8. So to 1 decimal place, 17.8. PQR is a right angle triangle. Work out the size of angle marked X. Give your answer to 1 decimal place. So again, you need trigonometry. So this is hypotenuse. This is the opposite side, which I don't need because there's nothing on here. This is the adjacent. So write down SOHCAHTOA again. So A and H, this is the one that I need. So cos of the angle equals adjacent side, which is 15, divided by 18, the hypotenuse side. So whenever you don't have the missing angle, you want the inverse function for cos. So inverse cos 15 divided by 18 will give you the missing angle. So inverse cos, you're going to press the shift button and then cos. So it gives you that cos minus 1 sign that you're looking for. 15 divided by 18, close bracket. So the missing angle is 33.6. So it's 1 decimal place, 33.6 degrees. .6. The degree symbol is already provided there for you. Solve x squared minus 7x minus 18. So the product is 1 multiplied by minus 18, which is minus 18, and the sum is minus 7. So I'm just going to write product again properly. Okay, so which 2 numbers are you multiplying to get 18, and the same 2 numbers you are adding to get minus 7. So options for minus 18, you can have 1 and 18, that's never going to get me to 7. 2 and 9, yep, that could get me to 7. So 9 take away 2 is plus 7, I want minus 7, so 2 take away 9 is what I want. So x plus 2, x take away 9 is equal to 0. So to solve this, For the first bracket to be 0, x must be minus 2. For the second bracket to equal 0, x must equal 9. In a sale, the normal price of a boat is reduced by 15%. The sale price of the boat is £272,000. Work out the normal price of the boat. So this is the original price. So a reduction of 15%, you need to do 100 take away 15, which is 85%. So the multiplier will be 0.85. So the normal price multiplied by the reduction, 15% reduction is 0.85 multiplier, has resulted in a price of 272,000. So to work out what it was, I need to do 272,000 divided by 0.85. I need to do the inverse of multiplication. So 272,000 divided by 0.85 is 320,000.